further we journey from the safety of the light, the greater the rewards and the dangers.
We all love new MMOs. We put our hopes and dreams in them, only to see them burning down to ashes, going to shit, or never realizing their full potential. Pax Dei is a brand new sandbox open world MMORPG that is developed in Unreal Engine 5 by Mainframe. The focus of Pax Dei is a seamless player-driven open world which takes place in a fantasy setting that is inspired by tales, myths and traditions from the real-world medieval era from around the globe. As such, they try to focus to get some realism into the game, especially when it comes to armor or weaponry, but they also have a focus on the myths and fantasy aspect, for example magic, ghosts and beasts. The player's character customization is very important for Mainframe, and they want to give you, the player, a great variety when it comes to looks and armor. Though there is only one playable race, humans. Pax Dei will have no classes because, as in other games like Albion Online or New World, the equipment, so your weapons and your armor, will determine which class you are. When it comes to the game world, the developers focus on a semi-procedural approach to create a map that is round about 100 square kilometers big, and for all you Americans with your weird measuring system, that's round about 38 to 39 square miles. 20,000 players will be able to play on each server, so I hope that this gigantic map will fill up with life, but that's only something time will tell us. The player hub will be a zone called the Heartlands, in which you are able to build your own house, with other players even villages and cities, and the idea behind that is that the players create their own civilization. For building, you have designated plots of land, so sadly you cannot just pick one random spot and just build there. The game will also feature a crafting system which will center around your house, village, town or city. In those you will find all your crafting tables. Right now we know about the existence of 3 professions, which is blacksmithing, farming and alchemy. For your crafting you will need resources which you can find in the open world. There will be no NPC vendors and also no NPC cities or hubs. Everything in the world is player driven, which means at the start the map will be completely empty besides of some points of interest. Even though we don't have NPCs in the game, there will still be quests in the form of research notes or discarded artifacts. If this will work or be fun, I'm a little bit unsure. The last game that tried something similar was Fallout 76, and we all know how this went down. One interesting point about the quests and dungeons is that you will be able to trade the items you will get from a quest or a dungeon to any player you like. So as already mentioned, the whole economy of this game will be player driven. There will only be items that either a player got from a quest or a dungeon or that was crafted by a player. To make trading easier, we will also have an in-game currency like gold. Dungeons and harder quests are only found outside of the Heartlands. The idea behind that is the further you venture away from the Heartlands, the harder mobs, dungeons and challenges will get, and the better the rewards will be. In those zones you will also be able to activate PvP. When it comes to the story, we currently don't know if we get one or not, but I really hope we will get one. The combat system is also something that is not talked about a lot, but it seems to be possible to wear at least 2 weapons at once, maybe even more. And when you attack, you have a stamina bar that is right below your health bar, which depletes when you do an attack. Now maybe the most important question: which player type is the one they focus on? Mainframe said that they want to bring hardcore as well as casual players together in one game. They also added that solo play is possible, but they have soft incentives to play with other players. Maybe you are not a solo player and you want to play with a lot of friends. Pax Dei focuses on the PC version as of now, but also has already started the development for other platforms like mobile and consoles. The PC release is via Steam. Wait a minute, how will the game be financed? Is it another crowdfunding ripoff? Is it another small Star Citizen that just never finishes? Thankfully not. Mainframe has a lot of investors, but now what are your thoughts about Pax Dei, which by the way means the peace of God and is Latin? The first time I needed Latin besides from school. And if you want to be up to date about Pax Dei, then just subscribe to this channel if you want to.